What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. We got to change the scenery. Not to changing the host though. Look at my background. We got the FAMU basketball teams, the FSU poster in the back. I don't know how to do it with this camera, and then my tennis poster. I played a couple sports, but it's nothing crazy. College dorm, college dorm. But that's crazy. That's crazy. We forget about all that. Forget about it. Y'all not here for me. 7-0, the Thunder, last man standing. Last man standing, 7-0. Spurs just lost a couple days ago. Well, I think it was the other night against the Suns, and then the Bulls lost against the 76ers. And yeah, I forgot who else would have been undefeated, but that's besides the point. 7-0, the third team to ever do it. The only other team to do that were the Plumbers and then the 93-94 Houston Rockets, who ended up going 15-0. And then the 94-95, who ended up going 9-0 before they lost. Okay, big brain knowledge, big brain. So on that topic though, they did beat the Pelicans, and I'm not gonna lie, the Pelicans, they're kind of looking crappy this year. I don't know what Zion doing. I don't know what Jordan Poole doing, but they got to get it together. Um, but on the topic of the Thunder, I'm not gonna lie, they haven't faced much competition. I know you think I'm hating, but I'm not. I'm not. Like, so far, the Houston Rockets, they're under 500. The Atlanta Hawks under 500. The Pelicans, I mean, 0-6. Oh my gosh. Then they got the Wizards. Who else have they played? Um, yeah, I don't think it even matters at this point because like it's not much comp. The Mavericks. They played the Mavericks. Cooper Flag had 2 points. One for nine. One for nine. One for nine. I think AD dropped 32, but like. And then when they played the Pacers, I mean, the first two games of the season was double overtime. And Shea dropped 55. Harkenstein just like, what do we do about that? What do we do about that? And I mean, with the Pelicans game, it was like couldn't even do anything because what two steals back to back dunks. Like, I don't know what Wimby did to them boys, but they have not, like, they have felt they just haven't been up to par since that game. Like they look solid at the beginning of the season, my perspective. But then after that point it was cooked. Like Wimby snatched it, bro. God, bro, Wimby snatched everything from them, bro. And then I don't want the time to close because it's gonna take my fucking camera away. No, no. Okay, is this still up? Is this still recording? Oh my gosh. Okay. We're good. Yeah. So far, please be recording. Okay. I'm scared. All right. So back to what I was saying. The I mean the Thunder have been like balling though. Wait, because I don't want to be specific game stats. Like so far, on average, the team is getting a total of like 10 steals per game. But what you talking about, bro? Payson Wallace out here with 3 steals a game. Alex Caruso 2 steals a game. Isaiah a flipping center. Isaiah Hartenstein with 1.3, and then we got AJ Mitchell with 1.3 also. But Hartenstein getting that is crazy, bro. Chet also out there with at least a steal game, bro. These are like this is too much defense going around, bro. Like, how are you supposed to beat that? You know what I mean? And then you got Shea just dropping 30 a game. Like 33.6. It's 34 again. Who else is leading? Wait, who else is scoring like crazy on this team too? Because it's not just Shea. Oh, nah, it is really just Shea right now. I ain't gonna lie. Chet getting 23, but like it's going around for the whole team. It's just too dominant, bro. Back to back season, bro. They did this jump last year too, but it was also 7-0. Do you question of the day? Question of the day. Do we think who's gonna end up beating the Thunder? Because like in my book, I think it's either gonna come. Well, no, with Memphis, John Moran out here getting suspended and stuff. I'm gonna put it up. I hope I, get myself a good angle to edit that in. But John Moran begins, getting in trouble for just saying like, hey, leave it up to the coach. On serious note, I would have suspended him too. I don't know why that attitude, bro, the attitude. But the Portland Trailblazers, they got Portland, Sacramento, Memphis, Golden State, Los Angeles, Charlotte, New Orleans, Sacramento. They're gonna lose before December, obviously, but I think actually LA they're gonna lose to Los Angeles. I'm calling it Tuesday. November 4th, mark your calendars. The Los Angeles Clippers are going to beat the Thunder. Mark your calendars. But yeah, so far, pretty dominant. Not a lot, because you got to think. You got to think. All these other teams that have done this haven't really went on to what is it called? Well, most of the time, the 93-94 Houston Rockets did win the championship. I think they went to the finals both those years. Now that I think about it, but I think all these teams have went to the finals after the fact they're doing that. But no, just the 93-94 one. But back to what I was saying. I don't think they're gonna have a record like breaking season for wins. I feel like it's gonna slow down at some point. Once we get to the mid season. Jalen Williams on top of that too. He hasn't even played. He hasn't even played yet. He's been injured with a wrist injury. He'll be back in the next 2 weeks. We're talking about a dude who was averaging what 21 last year, 21, 4-4, 21, 4-5. But we gonna say 4-4 because we're not gonna give it. We're not gonna boost him. Yeah, 21, 4-4. I mean, he was a little iffy in the playoffs last year. With the finals. I mean, he would have a game where he'd give you 40. Next game, give you 16, but it be like that sometimes, What? Actually, let me read off his stats from games 1 through 7 of the finals last year. So he scored 17 game 1, 31 from the field, 25 from 3. I mean, Shea can't even shoot threes. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, like, a lot of things people don't realize is a lot of the times when these teams, like these superstars, are going crazy in the finals, like, their shooting for three, especially 3-point stats, is horrible every single time. You can check that, bro. Jaylen Brown can't shoot, or Tatum in the playoffs, bro. I'm just letting y'all know, bro. I'm just a messenger, bro. Just a messenger. But 20% from 3. In game 2, 35 from the field. 19 points. He had 5 assists and 5 rebounds. Had a solid game in game 3 with the 26. Like, he's helpful, bro. He's helpful. He's a big beneficial role. All-star player right here, bro. All-star player. And then, like, let me get back to y'all again, bro. This is gonna be a really bad video.